everybody, let's dive into this trade setup that I am watching on Morgan Stanley. So a lot of setups that I've been eyeing have earnings either this week or next week, and so that makes it a little tough to want to take the trade because of course earnings can completely change the narrative of a chart. But I did manage to find this setup on Morgan Stanley, which has already had its earnings announcement, so it's out of the way. We had this overall nice daily bullish trend happening right now, a great daily squeeze setting up. Still more consolidation on our two other lower indicators, the compound breakout tool and the awesome oscillator for momentum. However, the good news is the momentum bars are above the zero line, so that still leans more towards the bullish side than bearish. I will say my one slight concern about this right now is there has been some price resistance right around this current level that it's at. So I would be okay sitting through a pullback to the 30 period simple that's around 140. If you want a little bit of a wider give and take, then my line in the sand would be the ATR trailing stop. If it breaks below that, then not a valid trade idea anymore. But if it can hold up, or if you think it's going to start to break this price resistance level and continue higher, I do like the possibility of this squeeze trying to get us up into that 150 range. Now the intraday charts do also have intraday squeezes, arguably a little bit more bullish sentiment on the lower indicators here. You do see some intraday resistance. That could be part of the reason that we keep hitting right around 144, 145 and stalling. But I do like the energy being built up into these intraday squeezes. So I think, right, it could make for an interesting setup. However, for a trade idea to give myself a little bit of time and that possibility of having to sit through a pullback into 140, I do like the idea of going out to August 29th, that's 31 days from today, and looking at the 145, 150 call. Right now that's about $1.64 cost basis, so $3.36 profit potential, excellent risk versus reward. If the squeeze can manage to start to fire to the upside, getting towards that 150 level, that should put us right by the short strike. If you like the trade idea but want to see a smaller amount of capital risk out there for it, given that we're at price resistance, then I would look at a broken wing butterfly. A 2.5 width spread reduces your cost basis down to about $1.18, increases your max profit potential up to $3.82. And the beautiful thing about debit broken wing butterflies is if it does start to get that squeeze fire, let's say it's up to 160 by expiration and this butterfly goes completely in the money, that's okay. Unlike a standard butterfly, a debit broken wing butterfly in this case would still be worth $2.50. 5 minus 5 width of the debit spread minus $2.50 of the credit spread leaves a $2.50 value on the butterfly. $2.50 minus the $1.18 cost basis, or $1.20, let's say, right, would still leave about $1.30 profit potential. So still a great risk versus reward, even if this shoots past the 150 target and completely goes in the money. So just a trade idea to consider. I personally may wait to see if we get a pullback down into 140 first. I'm actually going to set an alert there right now. If we do and it looks like it's holding, right, then that's probably where I'll look to jump into this trade. Otherwise, for myself, I would almost prefer to have a little bit more confirmation that it's breaking to the upside. And if it does look like that's happening, then I might just have to pay up a little bit more on either the vertical spread or the butterfly to try and play that trend move higher, which I'd be okay with as long as I'm getting the confirmation we're breaking, right, that 144, 145 range. Thank you all so much for joining me. As always, may the trade be with you, my fellow Jedis. My name's Allison Ostrander over at Simpler Trading. You can find me in the small lots room in the Mastering the Trade room. And I look forward to talking to y'all next time. Bye, my fellow Jedis.
Hey, Allison Ostrander here, Director of Risk Tolerance at Simpler Trading. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like and comment down below to help us out. Also, be sure to subscribe and click the bell icon so you can get notified when we release our next video. And if you want to watch us trade in real time using our own money, go to simplertrading.com to learn how to sign up. As always, may the trade be with you, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.